Okay. Good thing about 120's build is he doesn't really care about creep routes. He just creeps his enemy and steals something away. Hard to steal anything against Nova, of course, but he's going for that turtle, dude. Forcing the first Nova already. Biggest scare is to get surrounded here, of course, but a player on the caliber of 120, he is not getting surrounded at all. This is just distraction. It's getting more scary once the Fiends comes in.
Unsummon! By accident! The main base!
No way! What the? This is the big favorite.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile.
This is the big favorite for the title of the biggest tournament of the summer, everybody.
Yo, he's getting good. He's getting good gold though.
Oh my god! And LabyRinth
He's so
has
confused.
no idea what's happening. What the? What? What? Huh? Oh, please stay with the camera on him until he watches the replay. Oh, no. Go back. Ah, shoot. Oh, my God. Shades of One at Meisterschaft.
Some people in chat are confused. This can happen. The way you do the Acolyte pull trick against the creeps is you can stand next to them and then you unsummon your building and that aggroes the creeps. And the Acolyte runs home, tries to unsummon, the creeps follow him. Now, once you're away from the creeps, you're supposed to stop that command. But if you don't stop the command, then you do unsummon your building.
That's a way to get a win here. The quickest game in TP League history, probably. Oh my god. What a gift. So, the two big favorites for the title, Happy and 120, they are dropping at least 2 maps in the group stage.
Dude, this is at least the second time this has happened to 120, by the way, in the games that I've seen. Would be amazing if it happens again.
Oh my god, dude. Imagine LabyRinth is winning the group now because of this, dude. Once again, winning this group is incredibly important because that means you are dodging Happy in the first round of the playoffs. And we have a 1-0 score for LabyRinth right here. First he gets the gift by Colorful on Echo Isles. And now he gets this gift here as well. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, against 15 Sway, he wasn't presented with many endowments, but here, this indeed was a big gift.
Okay. What now? Dreadlord first by LabyRinth on Twisted. And we've seen this before.
Oh.
We've seen this very setup before. LabyRinth was able to edge out a victory in TED Cup versus 120 with this style. Dreadlord expansion, we went as far as seeing an Infernal here. Please just repeat this, gentlemen.
Dude, imagine if 120, you know, doesn't take first place because of the unsummon. You gotta get that yawn in, brother. Yep. Need to be fresh and ready for this one.
Yeah.
Imagine if he doesn't get first because of the unsummon, and then perhaps he gets beaten by Colorful or something in the Ascension phase.
That would be a disaster, dude. But definitely possible. What lessons did 120 draw from the match they had last time at TED Cup? Not unprecedented. Sleep immediately, 4 points around, should be closed. That is first blood and very little information for 120. How aggressive is he going to play this?
Well, looks like quite aggressive indeed. Lich running across the map, ready to tango and harass this Dreadlord. Very important here, obviously, to not get sleep surrounded. If you get sleep surrounded, then instantly you have to TP home, and then the enemy gets the expansion, and you're gonna be in trouble.
Okay. 120 going straight for the main. Not gambling for any expansion action. There we go. Dreadlord versus Lich. Sleep. Surround.
Oh!
What
Oh! He got him!
Hell?
Hold up. Hold up.
Can probably close it again. Can he? Nope, but there's another sleep. There we go. Needs a counter surround, but I don't think that counter surround works. Oh, wow. On the cost of 2 ghouls, of course, but TP and time gone for 1-0. And the ghouls stay here. Okay.
He left the ghouls behind. Lich gonna take some time to heal up. This was not the worst exchange. Maybe if 1-0 he killed 2 ghouls. That's a big deal in the early game. Also forced mana out of the Dreadlord. He used 3 sleeps already. Of course, if Lich gets sleep surrounded again, he's gonna be deadsies. Unless he goes for a telly staff. Might that be worth it? Perhaps.
So LabyRinth has to make a choice. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
Yeah, the early game here is still in full swing. And the early game might decide this game.
LabyRinth has to make a decision what to sleep, either the incoming Lich or the creep. He decides to go for probably the Lich. That's close to level 2 now. Ghouls very hurt. Oh, there's a feast for the Lich. More ghouls, more pressure.
But I think it's only 1 kill for level 2. Yep, there it is. Going for the Lich right away.
Oh,
Nova
dangerous.
out. Still stuck. Oh, nope. Not stuck, not stuck.
He has another sleep. He has another chance, but has he enough ghouls to surround even?
Oh, he's summoning the skellies again, the Lich. I think he's surrounded. I think he's stuck. Oh, no, he's not.
Dude.
Counter surround.
Need right clicks from the Dreadlord. That was the last bit of mana. 1-0, salvaging this well. And he has so much for the attack now. This expansion might just not work.
He brought all the ghouls, by the way. 1-0 has like no lumber. But it is working out the gamble, if you want to call it that. But good counter surrounds. Very nice counter surrounds indeed by 1-0. And the Dreadlord has to get this expansion up sooner rather than later.
Sleep soon. Mana regeneration, obviously not the best for the strength hero. Hui, 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 hui. This could have been a lost series. 0-2 for 1-0 in 5 minutes, dude. Oh, Lich?
Lich? Bro, what? What?
What the hell? Look at 1-0. Oh no. Dot. He learned that from Happy.
Lag?
Oh.
He was just standing there, bro.
Yep.
He was just standing there. This is one of the weirdest series ever.
Well, I've seen 4 rehosts on Twisted Meadows in the 1-0 versus Lin series.
4 times? What the hell happened?
Well, you know, disconnects, blue screens, stuff like this. These things.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
Yeah. And now what? Our friends in chat report his PC crack. Okay.
Labby will never regame.
I don't
know about that. Koreans have a pretty good track record for giving regame.
Yeah. I am, in these situations, so happy that I'm not the tournament organizer, just the broadcaster sitting here, leaning back in my chair and see the craziness unfold.
Yeah, this is where having a really solid rule book helps a lot.
I've seen the rule book, dude.
Knowing Chinese tournaments and rule books.
I've seen the rule books. You can write that down on a paper towel, let's say.
Yeah.
What? Our Chinese correspondent Silver's Flow reports 1-0 has connectivity issues, but LabyRinth admitted that he lost. It's 1-1 now. Cheers to LabyRinth, what a man.
Really?
What? I would
That is one of the most selfless acts ever.
Wouldn't you just
that is the case.
go for a regame?
Yeah, I would think so. I'm gonna ask the admin.
Very good, very... Yeah, it's confirmed on the broadcast now, though. No, they took it back. There was a W next to 1-0, then they took it back. Oh, this is so exciting. What now? Yeah, I guess just go for, like, it's either a Labyrinth win or a regame.
Yeah, this is one of the most. This would be one of the weirdest selfless acts ever.
There we go. No, they take it back again.
The opponent lagged out, and you give him the map win.
Yeah.
Seems like that is the case, though.
There we go. 1-1. No way.
That is weird. This is also 2 of the fastest maps we've ever seen.
Yep. We go home early. Through. Let's go to the lake. Oh. Well,
that's so weird.
This is definitely a best of 1. First map, absolute gift by 1-0. Second map, gift by LabyRinth.
A confusing sequence of games here in this series. Our third one of the day, not to be forgotten. There's going to be one more after with 1-0 versus 15 Sway. All right, it looks like it's confirmed. It looks like we're going for map 3 for the Decider Last Refuge. Well.
I've rarely had so much entertainment and tension looking at a map screen. When they put the W next to 1-0's name, then took it back, put it back in. That micro of the production. But of course, the Decider will be played on LabyRinth map. That is a small advantage. I totally do not understand what LabyRinth was doing there after the disconnect, but...
And would it be crazy if he played the same thing again? Can you just also go Dreadlord fast expansion on Last Refuge?
He probably could. I would say that he goes Lich, though. Just from experience with LabyRinth games.
Yeah, true. Would be a big risk if 1-0 next goes for the Ted Fiend build again. Like I mentioned earlier, it is basically impossible to stop a fast expansion when playing Ted Fiend build. And on Last Refuge, that is not unlikely at all for Labby to go 2 bases. Has the admin said something? Not yet.
They're probably busy figuring that stuff out for themselves. Man, this is a very entertaining round of 16, I gotta say. Compared to the Hawk versus TBC games in the past. Oh, Remo's reading something. He's trying to decipher. Yeah, I know that face.
I was trying to figure out what our predictions were up to. Dude, the predictions are so far behind. Map 2 of 15 Sway versus Colorful. That was colorful, indeed. All right, we can start the next prediction. Who's going to win map 3, fellas? Here
How do you predict that? Like, you have to calculate in the fact that, of course, 1-0 skill-wise is probably the favorite. You also have to think about, you unsummoned his main during tech before. Then maybe LabyRinth just gives 1-0 the win. Who knows at this point? We'll figure it out. Decider, the fastest series in TP League history, will have a conclusion here right now. We got 1-0 on the upper right-hand side. We got LabyRinth at the bottom. And... oh, we're War 3 champions again. Nice. Yay.
That's good.
Perfect.
Both below 40 MS. Looking good. And both... no, not both. 1-0 with a Ted Fiend build. Labby with a Ghoul build. This could possibly be an easy fast expansion for Labby.
That's the plan. As so often for him in multiple matchups. Question is, what first hero? Is it the Lich as I suspect? Is it the Dreadlord as you are hoping for? Is it something entirely different? He has a huge chance to cause an upset in Group B now.
Dreadlord.
Ooh.
It's really easy to sleep around at solo DK, bro. Oof. Oh, is he gonna win the group? with the Dreadlord, dude, it would be... But dude, what is 1-0 doing? This is a big risk. Why is he playing Ted Fiends?
That's his normal style. He's expecting a Lich like Happy does all the time, like LabyRinth does all the time.
Yeah, but even if it's a Lich, also with Lich, Labby could expand easily.
It's just the way 1-0 plays Mirror. And if Labby hard counters this, all props to him. Happy never does. Happy plays straight up aggression, rarely expanding. Good setup for the Korean here.
The early game is going to be hugely important. Who gets the last hits, and is there going to be a sleep surround?
He got the surrounds locked in on Twisted quite fast. Mana management is essential. And 1-0 has the right idea. Like, he knows that this is an expansion. DK hiding behind the trees.
How's he gonna time the sleep? Oh, to prevent the coil.
Oh,
and gets the first
lovely.
last hit.
Okay, Ghoul also hurt.
Around. That
Ooh,
one
Dreadlord
is stuck.
He is. Okay, that's the TP. He can't fight out, I guess. Frostborn is mighty, but not almighty. And that should be an easy Magi. With, of course, a little bit of damage. Would love to have a dagger now.
And what do you do now with a Death Knight? No TP anymore.
Oh.
Sleep on the Skelly. Was that really necessary?
Well. Better safe than sorry. But then you can't sleep the incoming DK now. No staff. Not even the first Fiend with him, huh? Feels like Fiends are the carries, not the heroes for once. Labby
really wants to take out the Nerub Tower.
The coil even. Oh, this good damage. But if he farms these skeletons, this could be quick level 2 for the Dreadlord. Here's the sleep.
Oh, wait, this is around it.
Oh, trying to. This looks good. Oh no, 1-0, you have no TP no more. And that is level 2 with the kill. Huge opportunity.
Oh, if he sleep surrounds the Fiends as well.
He has no mana at the moment.
Be very bad. But it is a successful delay on the expansion. Haunted still not quite coming up. Oh, as I say it was just started. And that one, I don't know if it's cancelable in any way. That's the problem with playing the Ted Fiend build. You just have not much early on, and of course the TP being gone already, so scary. Next item for the Dreadlord. It's a replenishment potion.
Oh my god, this is the perfect one. Labby, can he take back-to-back wins against 1-0 just like Ted Cub in his very own style? We were a little disappointed with him in the series versus Colorful, and especially yesterday versus 15 Sway. But at some point during the series against the Night Elf, he found his rhythm, and since then, gets the W's. Okay, still not over though.
Great scout by Labby. With his Skelly, he sees where the opponent is. Dreadlord right now has a choice to create a big camp, get level 3, or be aggressive and look for kills. One more DK kill might be GG. And he wants to steal the item as well.
Here we go. And snares a flying Fiend is surrounded. Squeezing through. Lucky break for 1-0. But there's 2 sleeps. Nice deny.
Second hero not started yet. Is 1-0 thinking about a Dark Ranger, perhaps?
That wouldn't be too bad.
Not teching. There's the Dark Ranger.
Okay.
Fiend kill would be level 3, maybe. But good counter surround. Nice counter surround with the other Fiend.
Love it. How often can he do it? Goes for the DK once again. And that one's not counted, is it? He's trying to the Fiend. Oh, the Ghoul's a little late. That's level 2. And that Unholy Aura makes things so much easier now.
And 1-0 is starting to find his footing again. Very important there to not lose more. Labby. You know, hindsight is 20/20, but it turns out that just creeping would have been better for him. He is close to level 3, but Well, he doesn't have much of his good units. The ghouls now won't have so good of a time against the fiends and the Black Arrow.
Nope, not until they have Frenzy, of course. And then there will be a Lich. Pressure rises. 120, 36 supply. Going for tier 3. More fiends, more skeletons as well. Dark Ranger turns out to be a great pick.
Picking up more skellies right there, but the Dreadlord's gonna get his level 3. Sleep becomes very cheap with that. But 1-0's army is looking quite formidable. 4 fiends and a statue. 1-0 now, the stronger force. Now he's got map control. Would love to have a Zeppelin, for example, but the labs haven't been cleared yet.
2 narrow towers. No spirit tower. They are anyway not that great versus fiends. And the fiends are the damage dealers. We also got silence. We got good damage on the Black Arrow. And not too much mana on the Dreadlord. But Sleep just got cheaper as he leveled it up to 2. But yeah, the problem is the fragile ghouls here. 2, maybe 3 more coils. Can he outdamage them? Absolutely can. That's the first kill. And Labby's tech is unfolding. Next Sleep, next round.
Could be the next kill as well. They're taking a lot of damage from these ghouls. Oh,
wow.
2 fiends down. That's the third one getting surrounded. Labby with the opportunity here. Maybe. Oh, there's a Zeppelin. Great pickup. Was able to get it from the lab.
Wow. A rare move, but it feels like the Undeads are appreciating air transports a lot more. Happy starts to play a Zeppelin. Now 1-0. And that is a hell of a lot of skeletons now.
Gonna be one more from the ghoul. Lots of ziggurats coming, trying to go for more towers, but the spirit towers are late. Maybe the graveyard should have been started before the tech. Speaking of tech, tier 2 is almost finished. Can Labby do something with it? This is a hard push that he's trying to hold on against.
Exactly. Another fiend. He's running... he's not running out of necromancy, but there's so few corpses. Tier 2 finally done. Spirit tower trying to hold. What can you do with the few fiends you have left? 1-0. Not the biggest army. Still holds on to the big mana potion. Was waiting for level 3. Finally got that. And ghouls, man, their time's just over.
Oh, almost getting a surround. Oh, that was close. But there's Zeppelin still. The Zeppelin is truly a lifesaver. But the skellies, most have expired. Now we have the triple tower set up, but only one spirit tower.
Spirit tower is amazing with skeletons. Spirit tower amazing versus the skeletons. And Labby's still in a fightable position. Tier 3 has started, and then we are still on 1 base, 2 base. So much gold for LabyRinth, but he constantly pulls the ghouls. He's low on lumber right after the tag. Needs to work on his army. Close to level 3 Dark Ranger.
It's gonna be, of course, a huge level up. DK joining for Labby. Can he make this work?
So much pressure on this expo, just like on that Twisted game. Ted Cup or TP League, I'm not 100% sure what it was, where LabyRinth was just hanging by a thread. This time, no pressure into the main base by 1-0 as he did last time. Oh, DK? I'm not willing to go for it.
By the production buildings for Labby. He's got 800 gold, but he doesn't have a second crypt, he doesn't have a slaughterhouse. The macro here seems to be the big problem now for him.
He was low on lumber pretty much the entire time. Second crypt only now. Hey, can't spend his gold, really? Can go for potions, though. Mana potions especially, very potent.
Slaughterhouse coming now, but it feels late. It feels real late. Big camps being taken. Dark Ranger gonna get level 3 here from the Merc camp. Big item picked up. Oh, the flute. That is wonderful for him.
Gargoyle. Finally a solution against the Zap. Lich is coming. 1-0 has to close out the game soon. If these production buildings come up and the tier 3 unfolds, LabyRinth can win this, but the shop is gone. That means no orb.
And if the crypts get taken out, that also means no frenzy. Tier 3 not quite ready yet. Lich staffing in, didn't want to get caught in the middle of the map. LabyRinth needs to make more crypts at the expansion, I think.
Yeah, I agree. But he doesn't. Loses that one that just finished. Trying to tower up.
Dead, though. Oh, but there's Destroy form is finished. I thought it wasn't researched yet.
Yeah,
if there wasn't Destroyer, this would have been really good.
Toma free training. We got Carrion Swarm now. He needs to spam that. Here we go. Hadouken onto the statues.
Yeah, going for the statues, exactly. Mechanical, but not immune.
Thanks to me.
Oh, and the first one about to go down, but the Fiend army is still super strong. Labby's supply is looking abysmal.
We've seen the very same situation on a game on Twisted between these two. There, LabyRinth was able to win it. But the second crypt is down already. Lich coming. 2 more crypts at the expansion. Finally following up on that, but Web is the best solution to Gargs. He will not accumulate a big Garg army, that's for sure.
The main base not gonna finish, but I think he made a new altar at the expansion.
Yeah, he did. Cancels the Lich now. But the problem is no shop here at the main. No more Carrion Swarm until he uses that Wen of Mana Stealing. That's right now. Can he reach for the statues again?
Destroyer Form is a big upgrade. Needs
Yep.
to make sure that doesn't get cancelled.
Oh, waiting for the coil. There it is. Then he can move forward. What's he waiting for?
Where's the Frenzy? Only coming now.
Oh, the slaughterhouse. Will it even finish? Yes, it does. Whoo, absolutely last second, but no statue here. The Carrion Swarm a little underwhelming for now.
Waiting for the Frenzy. Waiting desperately for that upgrade. Lich also coming. Larry's gonna get stronger soon, but he's under pressure right now.
Yeah, 15 supply ahead. Great hero levels for 120 across the board. Also an attack upgrade. Economy is suffering. Nice catch with the Nova onto these not yet Frenzy Ghouls. Feels like 120 is playing this a lot smarter than the last time. Not overcommitting, not losing anything to sleep. But here comes the Lich. What can he do? Nova onto a lot of Fiends, and Frenzy is ready, but the perfect timing to nuke all these ghouls.
Labby now starting to go into Fiends, but has none of them out on the field yet. He's got double Crypt at the expansion, but he's taking more and more losses in the main base as well. Only the 2 towers here holding on in the main base don't seem to be putting out enough damage, it seems like.
Yeah, very little experience as he can't get these Fiends anymore. Acolytes are starting to fall very, very quickly, all turned into skeletons. And they are not a big help anymore. 400 gold still left, but only 40 food. This expansion did not pay off. When is it time to commit onto the Lich, maybe? Where's the Nova? Where's the Carrion Swarm? There was a Dispel on the Sleep, and with that, a lot of wasted mana on the Dreadlord, and no kill. Oh, the Fiend, oh, getting sniped, level 2. 120 in full control.
120 has so much healing here. The Death Knight's still almost full mana, plus a big mana potion. And I think 120's push was hitting just a little too early. LabyRinth wasn't quite ready fast enough.
This all, of course, comes down to the lack of production buildings. The DK falls on level 2. He also carried the Rod of Necromancy, which is necessary. And yeah, this Carrion Swarm, man, without a Nova follow-up, is just not enough. The statues out heal it easy. And it's so hard to get the production on the right-hand side into this main base, because 120 just says, no, man. No unity for you. And what now? Remo banging his mouse on the desk in anger.
Waiting for more production. He's got plenty of that production indeed. But the Playday is still with 120, and of course he's got the much stronger heroes. Oh, Dreadlord. Dreadlord in trouble as well. Nobody could kill him, trying to save himself with the sleep.
Whew.
Barely gets out.
Did the Fiend fall to the Murlocs, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, that's not the losses you can afford at this stage of the game. What now? Invul Potion. At less than 100 HP. He still has 500 gold. But it's the Lich holding this base.
There's one statue on the ground finally for Labby. I think he didn't have that for the longest time.
Yeah, no spell spam at all. He is still mining. He still has that echo advantage, but man, the levels are just so good. Acolytes continuing to fall. He was trying to repair. Fiends fall in seconds, thanks to the damage output of +2. This is the biggest army that LabyRinth was able to gather in a long time. He's trying to get rid of the destroyers, then maybe pop the Book of the Dead. But the Dreadlord Invo Potion right here. The Destro saved by the coil. Oh man, he needs to get this kill desperately. DK is dead again. He was supposed to be the savior, but no. And I feel like there's no hope left for the Korean.
Labby trying now with destroyers, but the counter to them is already on the ground and ready and waiting with the fiends. And there's just not enough damage output. Labby didn't have the time to build a big army. Perhaps he should have transitioned to fiends faster. But 1-0 was able to make this work despite a tough early game. Remember, he lost the TP, he lost the DK, he lost some fiends. But in the end, tier 3 timing was still good enough. Takes out the Lich, his own Death Knight still alive, and Labby has to tap out. Finally, it is GG. 1-0 brings home the victory. But that was a wobbly series, man. Crazy things happening, could have gone either way. 1-0 not as safe as we thought.